people are talking a lot. So, let me clear this up. Jason's case was dismissed. The reason why it was dismissed is because of reasons of insanity. Like I said, it was a mental health factor. He's currently on a good medication. He is pretty much gonna be going through mental health programs. And I wasn't lying about anything. So there's that. That's what happened. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what the future holds. We're gonna move forward, and we're not gonna let people put us down. But you know what? This is showing my sons how to be strong and how to say no to violence and no to abuse. You know, it's so gross what he did. Like, how can you kick an autistic child in the head and in the stomach? How could you do that? Date yourself for a long time? Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I will love the hell out of myself because no one else will. You know, it's good actually. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on my sons. And no one can tell us how to live anymore. No one can tell us that we're wrong. No one can yell at us anymore and tell us we're wrong and call us names and cuss at us. We don't have to go through it anymore. We don't have to be hit anymore. I don't have to be pushed anymore. I'm not gonna let him back because he destroyed this relationship himself. He destroyed it himself through being so reactionary and violent with everyone. I don't want it. I don't want it. Because I'm better than this. I deserve better than to be miserable in a relationship when I'm about to be 39. I deserve better than this. And most of all, my sons deserve better than this. They never had a father figure really in their life. Not one. It was just me and my sons. Our whole lives. You know why? Because the sperm donor, I haven't talked to him in like 13 years. 13 years I haven't talked to baby daddy sperm donor. He won't call his kids. And don't think that I tried to keep his sons away. I didn't. I kept trying to get a hold of him. And I still do. $13 and $15. I deserve better than this. And my son just, like, my oldest, just recently came out of the class throwing around the F word. And keeps demoralizing people who are homosexual and doing this in front of my oldest who just came out of the closet, and my heart just breaks because it's like, I don't want my son to feel like he doesn't belong in this world for being gay. I will, crafts. Like, my oldest, he's my rock. I know, crafts. He told me yesterday he was struggling with this for 3 years. 3 years he kept this silent from me because he was afraid of backlash. And that bastard, after he got taken away in cuffs, you know what he had the nerve to say to me when he was being taken away in cuffs? I love you, baby. No, you don't. You wouldn't have touched
my son if you loved me. You wouldn't have called me names if you loved me. You wouldn't have told me you never wanted to be with me if you loved me. If you loved me, you value what I had to say. He broke me. He broke me. He broke me. If he lived at all, he would have kept his hands to himself. To himself. Screw it. Yeah. Yeah. If he loved at all. Oh, if he loved at all, he would have kept his hands to himself. Yeah, I know. He doesn't love. You don't hurt the ones you love. And I stayed because I felt sorry for him. I have schizoaffective disorder. Okay, I have BPD. But I do my best not to take my frustrations out on others. Like, I've taken care of so many mentally ill people through being a home health care worker in my lifetime. I never seen.
So, we're gonna do what we need to do. You know, I'm happy that it was dismissed, because I don't think people who have mental health problems should be labeled as criminals, because they're not criminals. They have mental health problems. So, there's that. I'm glad he got the help he needed, though. And, I wish him well. I wish him well with everything. And all his endeavors. But I didn't lie about anything. The court case wasn't about me. I didn't call the police. I wasn't that much involved in the situation. So, people need to stop blaming me for something that I didn't do. And I wasn't involved in, so. That's basically, yeah. So it is what it is. Can we get over with ourselves and move on with our lives now? I'm gonna move on with my life. This little chapter is over. Case closed. And enjoy all of my Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and all my other gaming things on twitch.tv/ShannyNeedsLove. It's a lot better than all that stupid drama stuff that just puts you down at the end of the day. We're going to be happy with our lives. We're not going to be miserable. Welcome to the court system. Welcome to the court system. It is what it is. Yeah. I gotta make some phone calls. Who knows? Nobody gives a damn about kids. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Carrie. But, it's the man's world. And boys will be boys. Ugh. It's okay. It is what it is. We're gonna find out how things are gonna be. What's going on? Well, Jason's case was dismissed, and I have no idea why. Yeah, I can't believe he hurt a child and they dismissed it. Like, I got no letters. I got nothing. No calls. No nothing about this stuff. It's mental health. Did he even plead? I think it's because it was the Abilify, and he had a bad effect to it, and that's why. Reason of insanity. Innocent because of reasons of insanity. And he had plenty of proof on that. Like, plenty of medical proof on it. Of the drug interaction, how it affected him. They had our statements. They had CPS statements, doctor statements, therapist statements. So, it's obviously it was the Abilify, so. Well, he got off. So, not quite sure about that schnauzer. I'm still waiting to make a phone call at 1. Ugh. Life. It's life. But, all I know is, like, last time I talked to him, he said he loved me. He asked if I could give him a chance. I said, I don't know. If I did, we would have to go slowly. Schizoaffective disorder, it can affect your mental health really badly. This may be actually a good way how he can get on SSI, and I'm glad too that his record isn't going to be like muddied down with that, because that'll make things a lot harder for him. So he did spend a lot of time in jail, though, Carrie. There is that. There is that. I don't know if I can be with him, Carrie. I don't know. But, like, there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna fight anything, you know? I can't fight anything. There's no such thing as double jeopardy. So, they know it's the schizoaffective disorder. I knew it was, too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a vengeful person. You know, I know you want me to be vengeful, but I'm not. I'm not vengeful. I'm not angry. You know, I'm just, it is what it is. This is just, like, reality. You know, I don't know. Like, people want me to get so upset in my life, and it's like, ever since my mom died, I've found a lot of clarity to dealing with my emotions and realizing that a lot of your emotions are illusionary. A lot of things are placed on misguided fear. A lot of things are placed on hate, confusion. So, like, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just going to go one moment at a time and just allow life to be life. Because if I worried about everything and freaked out about everything, well, let's just say my life would be a hell of a lot more worse. So, I didn't say anything about bringing him back at all. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna allow life to take its course and not give a fuck. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. I'm just gonna let it take it for what it is. So funny. I have one group of people calling me evil for keeping him in jail and not bailing him out. And then I have another group of people telling me, don't take him back, don't forgive him, when the other group of people are saying, you're evil, Shannon, for not bailing him out. And then the other group of people is saying, you should let him rot. In each case, in each scenario, I fail. I'm wrong. I'm evil. Do you see my little, problem here? Is I'm trying to do the right thing in my life. And I have one group of people are saying this, And then I have another group of people saying this. And then at the same time, I have to come to realize they are the same fucking people telling me to go this way and this way. And you know what? You know what? I am going to do things my way. I am not going to listen to other people's opinions because one people are saying this and the other people is saying this, and I'm just like, I am not going to be labeled as a bad person, as a bad mother, as a bad wife, as a bad something, when I absolutely have not done anything fucking wrong. My kid got kicked in the head, okay? My son called 911. I told the police what I heard and what I saw with Zachary. William told the police what he heard and saw. Zachary told the police what he said and or saw. Then the police leave my house and take Jason away. The next thing, CPS comes. We talk to CPS about what happened. The boys go to the emergency room and get checked out, and they're fine. And then all communication after that has been silent. I haven't gotten no calls. I haven't gotten nothing. The last conversation I had with Jason was what I said it was. While at the same time I have someone saying this and this and this, and I am like, holy shit. Can I make a grown-up decision for myself? Can I be allowed to some fucking privacy? Can I be allowed to make a decision myself without hearing fucking one fucking opinion here and another fucking opinion here, when really it's the same fucking people trying to push me in two different fucking ways, and I can't stand it anymore? I'm not listening to the voices. I'm listening to my heart. I'm listening to my mind. I'm listening to my spirits. I'm listening to God. So please, stop putting all the fucking blame of the world on my shoulders. I am not Jesus Christ. I am Shanny Dornbush. And I cannot hold the world's weight of what people think I should fucking do with my own fucking life when none of you are in my fucking life. All I've been doing is try to do the right thing and doing things one day at a time. And I get treated like shit for it. I'm getting treated like shit for it. And I don't appreciate being treated like shit on both lanes of the spectrum when I haven't done anything but do the best I can and make the right possible decisions. I give up. I give up. I give up being a people pleaser. You know, I give up on that. I give up on trying to save other fucking people. I give up on that. You know, because I've saved so many fucking people in my life. 15 minutes ago. So But he was released 15 minutes ago. It's just a couple miles away. Who wants to talk? I know I want to talk. I know I want to talk. Kind of nervous, bro. Kind of nervous. What an interesting conundrum. Well, here's a good thing. I know he is hopelessly in love with me, even though he's batshit crazy. So there's that. That's a good thing. He's in love still. I know he's taken medicine now. That is better for him and his brain. So that's good news. I don't know. Nope. I haven't talked to him at all, Carrie. I haven't talked to him at all. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Yeah. It's gonna be fine. He doesn't want to end up back in the slammer again, does he? No. What is it, Will? Oh, he's laughing. Never mind.
No, we're both crying about him coming back. I don't want him.
What was that he said? That he was upset, that they were both upset about him coming back. They don't want him there. That's funny, Shanny, because I have a video of you, I'll insert it at the end of this, where you said that your boys missed him and loved him so much, right? When we were talking about bailing him out and all of those clips. I'm going to get those all together for you after I post this, because I really want people to see how disgusting and how little you value your children and how they fucking feel. They don't want him back. You want him back because you can't do shit by yourself. Miss, I'm so disabled. No, you are morbidly obese. You will not take the steps to do anything about that, and you can't live without someone taking care of you. You'll let him right back in. Let me tell you something. If somebody laid a hand on one of my children, they would be underneath the jail. Do you understand? That's what mothers do. If somebody kicked, hit, looked at my child the wrong way, kicked your child in the face and the stomach, and you're gonna let him back, you are trash. And I got a nice video coming up for you, Shanny. I hope you enjoy it. Strike me. Try to strike me. Try it. Try it, because you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Right? You trash bag. You useless trash bag. You've done nothing except make those kids' lives miserable. And I'm so outraged that now Jason's released because he had an Abilify reaction. Guess what? I looked into that too. That's bullshit. His case is not dismissed. His case will be under the, whatever the courts told him to complete. Once he completes those things, which I'm sure is a very lengthy thing, as he abused a child with special needs, then it will be dismissed. Right now, he has a mental health diversion program instead of jail. That's it. Nothing was dismissed. Your kids don't want him back, and you're gonna fucking make your kids go through that shit again. Shame on you. Shame on you. You watch. I got a nice little video for you, Shanny. We're back to Shanny now.
So, like, I have to give grace. I have to give mercy because of that stuff. And because of my background with being a caretaker and dealing with people who had a lot of mental health problems. And, you know, my sons feel the same way. We all talked about it. So, like, I have to do what's right by me and my family. I have to do what's right by God. And to hell of anyone else who wants to judge me about my decisions to want to help someone who's sick. Thank you, Brooke, for saying that. It took 4 years of meds after meds after meds until we finally found one that worked for me. Ah, bless your heart, Brooke. Bless your heart. Bless your poor heart. That's awful. I'm so sorry it took that long for you to find something that worked for you. It may be that long for Jason to find something that will work for him. Like, I want him good. I want him happy. I want him in peace. I just want the best for him because I truly love him and I owe him a lot. I owe him because I got so angry at the world that I took it out on someone, and it wasn't a good thing that I took it out on someone, you know, but I did. You know, there's been a couple periods in my life where I've been violent, and, you know, I needed mercy and grace and understanding with that because it wasn't really me. It was like my mental attitude. It was me thinking that if I lashed out, if you know, I reacted in such a way, it would take the pain away, it would take the trauma away, and it doesn't. Violence is not the way, guys. So, like, I had to go through therapy for that, to get myself fixed, you know, in my head, for experience that. But, you know, it's very common for people who have my mental illness, borderline personality disorder, that explosive freaking anger. It's very common with Jason's mental disorder, schizoaffective disorder, especially when you're going through a medication change. So I understand that. I'm looking at things in a totally different way than other people, in a totally different frequency. You know, I'm looking at things in a mature way, man. It's just how I am. I'm gonna do what I feel is right, not what is, like, bad. You know, so, like, things are gonna get better. I know that things are gonna get better, but, like, at the same time, we have this, like, time where we're gonna be separated, and you know, we can focus on ourselves and our well-being. And, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on my career on Twitch and just make that fucking money. Just let it roll through. And, you know, hopefully my financial status will, like, improve to a really good thing. And, like, I don't know if people understand, like, I was motivated before this event happened. Like, I was like, wow, I'm, like, seeing hope finally, because I was, like, I really got into, like, a really fucking bad depression because I lost a lot. Like, the last few years, I've lost so fucking much. And because, you know, I'm really grateful about, like, I know it sounds weird, but I'm really grateful about my mom passing, because, like, it felt like I needed that to happen in order to let all that fucking, like, shit go, because it's gone now. Like, all that shit that was, like, holding me back and, like, keeping me feel like life is just shit. No, life is not shit. Life is really, at the end of the day, a fucking journey. And you know what's really funny is, like, when I'm in this, like, survival mode, when I'm in this, like, not knowing what the future is, like, ahead of me, I really get, like, turned on. My mind gets turned on, my frequencies get turned on, and, like, depression for some reason dissipates. Does that make any sense? Does anyone else go through that when, like, shit happens? You're just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna survive. And maybe because I've been in survival mode most of my fucking life, so survival mode actually makes me feel alive. I don't know what it is, but, like, I feel more alive than I have in a long time right now. So it's like, whoa, like, who knows what the future's gonna hold? You know, I'm just returning the favor. You know what I mean? 1 minute. Okay. I need you, G-Man.
Call me.
But dude, I'm feeling like all this stuff was meant to happen. Like all this stuff was meant to happen, and it's meant to help Jason. You know, sometimes you have to like hit rock bottom before you get like the treatment and like the things you need for like your mental health. Sometimes you need to do that. I've hit rock bottom. I've gone to jail. I've gone through that. I've been violent, and you know, people could hate me for that, but it's like that was my journey, and most people have had like some kind of like violent episode in their life. It's like, and you know, they don't admit it, but they have. Like it's just like, you never hit your brother or sister before, you never hit your sibling before, never hit a friend before, but you have. Bet you have. And if you say you didn't, you're probably lying. You know, most people go through those episodes, you know? So it's like, I think people need to be a lot more forgiving over that shit. You know, because it's like, it's not you when you like get violent. It's really like your emotions taken over, and you go into this fight, flight, like place in your mind. So it's really like when you get in that mode, it's really like your survival mode gets switched on. You know, maybe it's imbalanced and because of like certain events that happen, but it's still, it clicks on for some reason. So it's like, that's why medication and therapy is important. That's why you learn how to self-soothe. You learn how to cope through like heightened emotions. You have to cope through it. You have to cope through it, because if you don't cope through it, violence is going to happen. So yeah. You know, and to tell you the truth, a lot of people in this world, they know how to cope with those type of emotions, and they know how to like have self-control over those emotions. But what if you have a mental disorder? What if you have a mood disorder? Ever put yourself in someone else's shoes? Like, I'm just wondering. Yeah, me too, Amber. Me too. This is for my children's happiness, man. This is for their happiness. This is because they love him too, and they miss him too. Like, and they're not little kids, they're teenagers. They know what's going on. So it's like, I just want someone, like, just don't give up on people you love, period. Because if I was would like privacy. Instead of people constantly asking questions about them. Is nobody's business. And I think I'm going to establish it that way. See, I can see the people who are pushy. I can see the people who are hungry for more information. See, I recognize this stuff. I see it. I analyze it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I know. I know the difference between someone who is actually caring and then someone who's a fool. See, I can tell the difference between the trolls and the honest people. And the people I blocked, you are trolls. You are not honest. You are liars. You are charlatans. You do not know what you speak of. You guys are complaining, being like, help your boys. It's like, why do you think I went mute, you fucking tards? So fucking dumb. Anyway, I apologize for that. I'm PMSing. Have I told that to you guys, more importantly? Add a moderator to your live video? Bro. I know exactly who I'm gonna make a mod. But